Penny's adventures.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. You're world level 3? That's fantastic. I'm good.
Off we go.
Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the Archon quest.
What a pleasant surprise. What kind of tea is this?
Oh. There we go.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! Where
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
are our clothes really so... what?
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna have anyone join me this week. Just because I'm only able to stream Monday and Wednesday of this week.
Well, now that we're
So I
here,
want to get
where's Toma?
some Archon quests done.
Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking
But I
to
for
us?
sure will do another
Relax.
stream where
no need to look
people
so
can join me,
surprised.
okay, Names?
I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
All right. I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
we go.
My store is offering the latest in fashion.
Oh my word.
Come and have a look.
What is happening?
Adventure time.
Here we go.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryo Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist.
Whoa.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like you're...
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then...
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition
Yeah, that was
reaches
a
a certain
little
strength,
weird. I
the
was
gods
not
look
ready for
upon
that.
them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Oh, dang, it's way over there. Okay, we're gonna hit some teleports on the way. We need to unlock some more of these. What are these creatures? Samurai?
Adventure time.
Just looked like they were wearing like something weird over their face. What is this? A little shrine? There's one over here.
Off we go.
I think I see it. There we go. Whoa. What? Oops, I missed that one.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Sweet. Oh, I'm totally getting off track. Okay, back around. What the heck? Where did it go?
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Do they do anything? Or just... Oh, so you have to catch them? Not really? Okay.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a
can't touch them.
time-honored
Huh,
tradition within the
interesting.
Yashiro Commission.
It was super
Forgive
random.
me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, We cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
no, please, wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
There's always a
Your
catch.
wishes.
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Hi.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
Oh, hi.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
So go to the village and find out what happened.
Off we go.
Oh, I'm gonna heal. I did not realize Kaya was almost dead. Okay, here we go.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Ah, you must also... Teijima has protected this place ever since he arrived, keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder. We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
No?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Teijima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this...
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Wah.
You must be Teijima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years
No,
ago?
I'm not having anyone join me
And
this
why
week
have I never wanted
because
to leave in all
I'm
that
only
time?
able to stream Monday
I
and
don't have
Wednesday
answers
now,
to those questions
and I want to do these
because I
Archon
can't
quests.
remember anymore.
Sad.
Ever since they took my
But I will
vision
do
away,
a day
it's like
where I'll have people join me.
a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here.
I know,
But
I'm
whatever
sorry.
resolve I had then,
My week just
it's
got a
gone
little
now.
crazy.
So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary.
I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Find the clues to Tejima's memory. Log?
This looks like Tejima's diary. Let's see what we... Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little. Today, I helped rescue a kid. I went kite flying today. Seems like your average... Huh? Wait, I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is... Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time...
Okay, shrine. Oh, right here. Sup, Tony?
So this is the Omamori Tejima Road. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Use elemental sight. Where's it going? Oh.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried some... Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for... It looks like a letter. Konda Village.
Come separated
so
during war. Go to
familiar.
the Konda village.
Where is
There
that
you'll be
place
safe. There'll be a safe home for us there.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Well, let's go give Tejima his...
Oh, here he is.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years.
This is kind of
The
depressing.
time has flown. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been
Yeah.
hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her
That's
face,
so
her
sad.
voice. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him. Well, according to Miss Kamisato, the second one
Is over there. Okay, I have a question. What's the purpose of these? Because I've jumped in them. But nothing happens that I can tell. Oh. Oops.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Aw, dang it.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining
Thanks, Names.
law and
I was
order
like, I
in
don't understand what
Inazuma.
I'm supposed
The
to do
ones
with those.
actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army.
So
They
he
issue
must have lost
emergency
his
provisions
memory
to the
too.
area. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to Kurt.
Speak to us.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse... That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were, and it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such... To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after... If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself.
Huh. He seemed... But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure... We should be able to follow their tracks. They...
I know. I heard she's scary.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
And then soon it'll be time
You
to
haven't
pull
seen
for
anything
her.
yet. There'll be a lot. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hope.
You demand, boss.
These seem
You
like the treasure
demand.
hoarders we're after.
Oh gosh.
Another test subject.
Try not to.
Everybody stand back!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
I got it.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? I could use
No,
someone
don't
like you.
say that. I'm not excited.
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was
Oh
a
my
complete
gosh, you guys are
mess.
scaring
All
me.
we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so
I'm
I
gonna
was
get my
planning
butt
on opening
kicked.
it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little...
You've got a deal. Now,
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of... We better talk to this Miss Aoi, and as for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Paimon talking
yes,
so
of
big.
course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just...
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Wait to go to La Senora? What's happening? Will it tell me like when I'm about to meet her? Oh, here's another teleport.
What's the hurry?
Oh, right here.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Oh, I
Or
appreciate the
perhaps
offer.
There's some... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa.
Whoa! Let's not. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so...
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs.
So that's how he was getting... But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculated. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't, so he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was and no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone that... Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest.
Aw,
What he was
thank you.
doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own
I'll
money
for
on
sure
emergency
probably give it a try on my
provisions and
own
never tell
first.
anyone, if you're
So
so
then we can all
curious,
have a good
why
laugh
don't you go
together.
ask him yourself? I see. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to...
Sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his... In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps... Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But...
Information is also a kind of Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway.
Jeez.
At least we now know where the emergency
What
provisions
a
are
con
coming
woman.
from. Plus, we found out that... Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
I might, but it'll be funny. Wait, where am I going? Oh. My gosh.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
But she's not coming up yet, is she?
I presented them with a choice. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using... Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarder?
That just about sums it up.
Strange. I don't really have it. Why was I purchasing emergency provision? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away...
Yeah,
I could sense in
Senora.
my body with this sword. I remember once when I was young. Now, what did he say? It would seem that I forgot. All I can remember now is my father telling me. And
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
virtue and justice? Somehow those two words taking on seemingly endless debts to but what use
I want
of
my
virtue
traveler
and
to
justice?
speak more.
I
Since
purchased the
now I know that
provisions for
she
those
can,
in
it
need.
annoys me that she doesn't talk.
And look how things end. The Tenryo Commission sees my vision.
Okay, not yet. That's good.
And
I got
the very
time.
people and the irony of all of it, I'm incapable of being.
Yet another trouble. When we get the chance, let's. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Seems like, fortunately for us, let's go find the next.
We got one more person to find.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of make. This is his dojo. Luckily,
Nanako, those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong.
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous before in the past.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
hey there.
What the heck?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Ooh, scary.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. But then we got here and over.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're
Seriously.
from around here. Please, accept my apology. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently. I see you are earnest. Sensei's name is Domon. Though self-taught, he once said that his goal was to... And so, even while training... But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He
What the
hasn't
heck?
been the
What
same
is happening?
since. He says the strangest things over and over. Junya and I have discussed it, but if I'm honest...
The Grand Narukami Shrine.
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand
I'm gonna go
Narukami
see
Shrine
Shogun
would have
Raiden.
clear power
Raiden?
and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Since the exorcism will take place this evening, you're both...
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this...
What? That sounds like a horrible plan.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive just now, when Nanako was attending to him. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
Ooh.
It looked like he was in great
Interesting
distress.
thought.
He was covering his ears
I bet
and
she
looking
did.
frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't recognize. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine the ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some...
What? Are we gonna get to see what happens? Hey, what's he doing? Is that the same guy? What the heck? Where's he going?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go at...
What's the hurry?
Get back here, you sneaky little butt.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Yes.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
There he is.
Aha! Suspicious person!
How did you... Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? Unless... I guess it's been a few years.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by... I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Dolmon's senior.
His senior?
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Dolmon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Meikyo Shisui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, but Dolmon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword... I thought so too at the time. But Dolmon began me. Only then did I realize that it was Dolmon who had long since freed his... He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best...
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever...
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. Dolmon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just... Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei, too. Sensei was advanced in years by then. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the... So, when I heard rumors that he had lost, I decided to quietly come and see... So you see, I came here not to cause him an... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong. Still, Paimon's not sure we should...
Yeah, we should not bring him with us. Sword Master's path is paved with broken blade of transit. Okay. Wait, oh, I went too far. Went too far!
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Dom. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your...
Lady Yai? Is that...
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news!
Correct.
What? This is
Lady
so weird.
Yai
What is
most
happening?
knowledgeable indeed. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei. But Lady Yai...
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask...
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to... I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
I don't think so.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself...
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No. That's not what I meant at all.
I mean,
Just
maybe,
mean this is Lady Yai.
but I've...
The head shrine maiden.
It's not
She
coming
has
to me.
direct and close anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei.
Sure. After all, everyone seems... Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find...
Alright. So we have to get all the way up there. What do I have? I'm gonna cook some food real fast. I have a bad luck of getting into situations without nourishment. Oh my gosh, same. They make it look so good. And I am not a great cook at all. Okay. That should be fine for now, I think. Whoa.
You're in for a little shock.
This moment will be frozen in time.
I was not expecting that. Wait, what? Summon Wave Rider? No. What? Look at me go. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, I've never done that before. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, how do I get out of it? Oh. It shoots stuff? Okay, wait. There we go. That's so crazy. Oh.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. That totally just made my day. That's so crazy. Wait, what's around here? Where am I? Whoa, I'm way far away. To my right. Oh, over there. Whoa. What the heck? This is so cool.
Come a little closer.
Oh, this is some weird thing, isn't it? Oh, really? That's amazing. This is so cool. Get out.
What do you think, cutie?
What do you think, cutie? Oh, I'm stuck. This is so amazing.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, wait. What does it say? Summon Electro. Oh, I have to collect more of those?
Come a little closer.
What? I'm confused. Oh yeah, hold space. Yes, I did. I figured it out. I realized it showed me on the bottom of my screen what to push to do what. Oh, they look huge. That thing looks ginormous. Watch out. Was that a stag beetle? Oh my gosh, he was trying to attack me. Thanks. I didn't realize he was coming after me. Wait, where am I going? Oh no. Oh.
Animal test 6308.
Come a little closer.
Whoa, where'd he go? Oh,
Let's light it up. Yeah.
Come a little closer.
come here. Yeah, that thing was ginormous and looked uber scary. Okay, we gotta keep going. We gotta make our way up there. I know! It popped out of nowhere! Sweet. So I got a sakura bloom. What? What? So bizarre. Oh no.
There
oh
you are,
no.
eavesdropper.
Oh no, they're everywhere. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to make it up the mountain. So much is happening everywhere. Hey. Welcome to the chat. I don't even know where I'm going. Come here. Okay, I feel like I need to go back. Use the electric
You're in
thing.
for
Wait.
a little shock.
Oh. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Yep. I am a woman. There are some scary creatures running around here. Oh, what's that? Oh, oh. I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, that was so close. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need to get up there.
Come a little closer.
There's like a staircase. There's that over there, but I'm not sure how to get to it. I have to climb to it? Is it? It's not connected to that though. Okay.
You're in for a little shock.
I love how I'm like tilting my head. I feel like I went to the wrong side. Oh no.
Looks like I got carried away.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
This
Crap!
doesn't look good.
I didn't even realize freaking water was killing me. Oh, I need to go to shrine. I didn't. He's safe. I'm assuming you're saying he told you to do a 10 pull on Ayaka? Is that what you're saying? I can't believe I just fell from that. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh, I have to go so far. So far. Oh, can I get up this? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. Hello? Oh, beautiful. How did I miss that the first time?
What do you think, cutie?
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. It's up there. But how? Okay, the last time I jumped from here, I died. I've got to get over there. No, stop it. Oh, it's all good. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm needing to go. I'm going this way. I'm climbing. I need one of those things? Or do I just keep climbing? I guess we're climbing.
Come a little closer.
No kidding. It's kind of insane. What the? Just a fox chilling. Oh, there's... Uh-oh. What did I just pass? Oh, it was just his name popping up. I thought it was something else. That's pretty cool. Wait. Oh. Ta-da! Thank goodness. 'Cause if I fall, I do not want to have to climb all the way up again. Oh! We made it! I was like, what's happening?
Lady Ai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
There's more sakura
Also,
blooms.
Is it just
Perfect.
Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Oh, this is the master.
I gave up
the
the art
sensei.
of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai,
Yeah, I
Doma
have
has
never
persisted
seen
in
her
this
before.
state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Ai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
That's a good one.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your
Why are
school
you so
practices
sad?
Mikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed
But why are they
friend of
taking their
mine.
visions?
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's
Especially
enough.
if it's doing this.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from?
Whoa!
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. I want to keep
Oh
going.
my.
Nanako's
Okay.
far from the only one.
Skipping. Skipping.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never So, just as I want, you are not in the same position.
So he didn't lose his memory like the other two.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering, but as your sensei, I shall commit to him. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Ansai, my senior.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Interesting.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
What?
Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really... We can come back to it another time.
Ooh, and the plot thickens. There she is. Ooh! Man, I wanted to pull for her
Paimon,
so bad.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, Ayaka, how come this time?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
How nice of her.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit thunder's roar, lightning's flash, the wind's assault, and the rain's descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komore Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep...
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a...
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline...
Makes sense.
In any case, we can talk freely here. The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on... She inspires awe, commands It was her almost complete lack... The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who... Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree...
How can they be like that?
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an...
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together up to say a little more about Sangonomiya. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal they invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to...
Paimon has a question though.
It's probably involving money or
what
food.
would you like to know?
Have you got a plan yet
Oh,
to fight
nope.
the Vision
What?
Decree?
I'm so surprised.
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging...
So what are we gonna...
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, the problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the
Darn! So they found out...
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot... Exactly. I feel the same way. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a... When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family.
So we're going over here next. We're down below. Uh-oh, something's happening.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things. Hey, wait!
Uh-oh.
Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right, all right.
Wise choice.
What should we do now? This is your fault! You're the one who stopped us from...
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
Ooh. Nice.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that...
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just
Smart.
didn't know it, you know?
Right?
Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her...
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's not...
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking, but if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get miscom... So, what about...
Sure, welcome to the team! Ayaka...
Seems like So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station.
Whoa,
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu.
Time to break him out!
Time to break him out. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, how far is this place? Oh, we're down here. Teleport, teleport. Ooh, secret passage. Oh no. I should get more statues from the... Wait, what? You should get more statue of the 7 from Inazuma. You're probably right. You mean the teleports? I don't see another statue. Are these Inaz? Is this Inazuma too? Oh, I did not realize that. Oh, what? Oh, so... Okay, I'm gonna go here. Because I can get a boat, right? Yes, I do have my teapot.
You're in for a little shock. Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Go forward. There's a woman on the side of the grass that sells teapot nets. Oh, go backwards. I'm going the wrong way. Am I still going the right way?
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Oh, I got off of it. Go on the trail. Then you said yes. Mehmet. Okay, go forward. Okay, I'm waiting. Aw, dang it. Okay.
Why not keep me company for a while?
Okay. She's not here, huh? That's so weird. I wonder why. Maybe I have to do something to unlock her. Hmm. Interesting. Sure. I just have to get off here in like 10 minutes, so
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
if you want to hop on real fast, that would be fun. I really like the purple trees. This whole design's pretty cool.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Is this you? I can't remember what your name is on here, sorry. Okay, sorry, one more try.
Today's no good for going out.
Oh, poor
Did I
Lisa.
say that yesterday as well?
Oh, Chi-Chi.
Go.
Oh, jeez. She should be right here. Huh. I wonder if I have to do something first before she shows up. Weird.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for her and see if I can find her later on in the game. Thanks for giving it a look, though. Okay, I think I am going to end my stream here. Wait a minute. Alright, you guys, that is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. Thank you so much for watching and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. If you're new and oh my gosh, I can't speak, and are enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate
keep me
it.
company for a while.
I will be back
There'll be
Wednesday
plenty of time
at
for work
4
later.
again. And we're going to be doing some pulls for Raiden. I'm excited. I can't wait. So join me. Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.